guys, it's your boy ACMA coming to you from Melbourne, Australia, and today I'm going back with those 50 questions that I tried to answer, well, not all of them, but I didn't get through them all, so jump straight back into it. I think we're up to 20, so now I'll go to 21. When was the last time you really pushed yourself to your physical limit? Okay, the last time I pushed myself to my physical limit, it's not, I didn't actually push myself. It's just when I play sport, it's just like I just feel like I could play forever, and then the next day I'm pretty much dead. I don't know. It's just like that. I play and play and play, and it feels like I'm playing forever, and I just keep pushing and pushing and playing, and next day I'm dead. After all the muscles hurt, everything happens. Next question: do you have a whole lot of acquaintances, or just a few very close friends? Oh, acquaintances, or just a few very close friends. Well, usually I just have a very, yeah, I have not really acquaintances, just a lot of like family friends, not really close friends, like family friends that I see every holidays. They're not in the same uni, but I see them every holidays. Okay, next question. Are you more inclined to build your own empire or unleash the potential of others? Jesus, man. Inclined to build your own empire or unleash the potential of others? Not really sure at all. I have no idea. So we'll just go to the next question. What's the strange occurrences you've experienced but have never shared with anyone? Strange occurrences? Never shared with others? Not sure on that. Occurrences you've experienced but never shared with anyone? Can't think of any actually. I share everything with my brother and my family, really, actually. There's lots of stuff I've done, but I've always shared. I mean, it's nothing bad, that's probably why. Next question. What do you think about more than anything else? Actually, I think a lot about YouTube, like thinking to actually do this as a job, but obviously it's not the easiest job to get into. I think a lot about this, but I think more as a hobby at first, but then into a job later if if more people subscribe. But that's about it. I do think a lot because I watch YouTube almost every day. I watch a couple hours each day just to see, other things to do on my channel rather than just doing this Q&A. But I mean, Q&A is something anyway. What's something that amazes you? Amazes me. Not a lot of a lot of things amaze me because I've seen a lot of things, I guess. Obviously on YouTube, on TV and shit like that. But something probably amazes me is how athletes can always get better and better when you think about it. Like when person sets like a record of something, it doesn't seem like it could be ever beaten, but then it's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years it just gets beaten again. It always amazes me how they can always get better and better and better. But then there must be like some point when it cannot get better. But it always seems like they say this cannot be beat, but then in the end it gets beaten somehow. So that amazes me. Do you prefer that people shoot straight with your temper? What? Do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or temper the words? Straight at me is fine. I mean, I don't really take anything to heart, really. Like, people say it's hard to intimidate me, so straight to me wouldn't really intimidate me at all, really. So, straight to me is fine. What's your favorite place to take an out-of-town guest? Favorite place? Well, I've been around to not a couple of countries. I've been to Hong Kong. I've been to London, Paris, America, or Houston, so Texas. I guess the best place, my favorite actually, is Hong Kong. but it's probably not somewhere I would take a person, out of town guest, because I mean, well, it says maybe it means out of town guest, meaning someone not from this Melbourne. But Melbourne, there's nothing really to do a lot in Melbourne. I mean, the best part is like, nah, I can't even find the best part actually. There's not a lot to do in Melbourne actually. But if it's like out of town, else and like out of Australia, it would definitely be Hong Kong. I mean, Hong Kong, I actually know my way pretty well around Hong Kong, so all the good places are in Hong Kong. So there's a lot of shopping places. There's a lot of weird stuff you can buy. You can get, fake stuff that's almost real, I guess. It's actually a pretty good place. I mean, there's a lot of like I play a lot of football or soccer, as you as we call it here, and I play there all the time. They're not very good, but some of them are really good. But haven't yet to meet anybody as good as me, and I'm not that good anyway. But I don't know. That's how it is. What's one of the things you'd rather pay someone to do than yourself? Something I pay someone to do. Maybe I would pay someone to do some of my homework, I guess, like from uni. But I mean, then I don't learn anything. So I wouldn't really pay someone to do that. Probably there's a lot of housework that I don't really like to do, like hang the clothes. I mean, it's easy, but I wouldn't pay anybody. I don't really pay anybody to do anything. Mm, yeah, I don't really pay anybody to do anything. Yeah, I don't think so. No paying for anything. Do you have a catchphrase? A catchphrase. I mean, my intro's kind of a catchphrase, but usually when I talk to people, I usually say "What's up" a lot. It's really like cringy, but I mean I've just adapted it. For I don't know, because back in the day saying "What's up" was cool, and that's what I've been saying for a long time. So just keep it like that. What's your reactions towards people who are outspoken about their beliefs? What conditions cause you to dislike or conversely enjoy talking to them? Well, outspoken about their beliefs. Well, I don't care really what people believe. They believe that or they don't believe that. I don't mind talking to them either. I mean, it's interesting to see what they believe and why. Or they just religious and they just assume that's what it is. I'm more science based, like I believe in evolution, but I believe that also God created the person and created, you know, whatever we evolved from. So technically it's the same thing, but I guess it's not like I don't like talking to people with outspoken beliefs. So I guess that answers the question. How and where do you prefer to study? Oh, okay, study. I definitely do not like studying at home because there's too many distractions. I do like to study at the library a lot. Like I usually study like I don't even study in a close library. I study in like state library in Melbourne Central because it's very far away and I mean there's good food. I mean usually I just go out for lunch and we come back and we study there. And I don't know why, but I mean there's more space there and it's quieter than libraries here where you can bring food in and you can do a lot of things there. In state libraries a lot of restrictions which makes it quieter. Okay, next question. What position do you sleep in? Sleeping. I always sleep on my side. Either usually on my right side, not normally on the left. People say that sleeping on the left is not good for your heart. I don't know if that's true or not. Probably should look that up. So I just sleep on my side. I mean that's the main question. My brother actually sleeps like this, like that, head side face on the bed. I don't know how you could sleep like that. Very uncomfortable for me. What's your all-time favorite town or city and why? So I only can really talk about the ones I've traveled to. So definitely Hong Kong's my favorite, and London is the second, I guess second on my list. that I've traveled to. Not a big fan of America, but I mean, Hong Kong definitely the first. It's just usually I just go there and play sport, but it's because nobody's that good, which makes me feel like I'm pretty good. And it's got a lot of cool stuff to play. A lot of theme parks. Oh, my computer just went to screensaver. Let's keep going. I guess London because there's soccer games, I guess, which is a lot of fun. So I do like to watch a lot of football games, but it's hard when people have they actually have lifetime membership, which they renew each year and they get free seats. And so if I want to go, my uncle usually has to ask people who don't want to go to those games. So it's hard. Okay. Up to question 35. Okay. What is the top 3 qualities that you draw you to someone new? Top 3 qualities? Don't I don't actually I don't think they have qualities that draw me to them. I like to interact with anybody. But if I had to choose, I guess probably someone who's reasonably smart because I mean they could help me with some work I need to do. Maybe athletic. Oh, not athletic. I mean like the person who tries a lot, I have a friend that even though he's not good at sport, but he always tries, he always tries to play as much as he can. I enjoy that. A person who can do that. A person who is probably interested in sport because I like sport. They like sport, then we have something to talk to. Always had a friend that just loved Premier League football, and I love Premier League football, and we could talk about all these different situations every week because it's a game. But now it's changed to Optus and it's on the phone and it's just stupid. Because I have Foxtel and then you used to be able to watch it. Now you can't. It's just stupid. Okay, next question. If you eliminate one weaknesses, actually, there's a question before that. How has your birth order characteristics of your siblings affected you? I guess then my life. Oh, because I'm older than my brother. My it kind of becomes your life is a little experimental, and I'm running out of battery again. Oh well, kinds a little bit experimental. Like my mom put me in this Air Force cadets, which I really really hated. And then I thought after she said you had to do 1.5 years before you leave, so I did 1.5 years. I left, and then I asked my mom what my brother doing. She was like, "Yeah, he'll have to do it when he can join. You have to join when you're 12." So when he turned 12, he didn't have to join, and my mom's like, because it pushed me to my limits. Apparently, he wouldn't be able to do it. I was like, well, that's not fair. There's a lot of things that my mom made me do that I really didn't want to do that my brother never had to do. And it's always me protecting my brother, and my brother always gets away with things, and I don't because I'm older. I don't know. Guess that's how it works in life, I guess. If you could eliminate one weakness or limitation in your life, what would it be? Weakness. What weakness do I have? Probably laziness. I'm pretty lazy, actually. If I eliminate that, I'll be actually pretty good. Because I know people say I'm smart. I don't think I'm smart, but if it seems to everybody that I'm smart, if I eliminate laziness, I could be even better. Try to get to 40 before my battery runs out. It's about to die soon. If you could restore one broken relationship, which would it be? Broken relationship. I mean, my family really has a broken relationship with uh, it's an uncle, and then their family kind of doesn't care about. It does care, but not very much, and don't want to talk about it. So I'll just say an uncle. Okay, I'll just say that. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? I actually like my first name. I don't really want to change it, but nah, wouldn't want to change my first name. If I had to change it, it'd be something like I don't know, something not normal, like some exotic name, like Ronaldo or something like that. Something that's not, basic basic name. Okay, last question. Do you believe ignorance is a bliss? It's not really a bliss, actually. Bliss. It's not really a bliss. It's just like, it's just some people are just like that. I mean, some people just don't take on things like that. So it's not really a bliss. Sometimes it is. That, like, if you don't, because it just says discuss why or why not. Sometimes you don't understand stuff and don't find things funny that people, that you, things that are, you know, you always see people that things are just like obvious that they just don't know. I mean, sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so I guess we'll stop it there. If you like this, I still got 10 more questions to do, so please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.